The sheer volume of tasks required to make even a small campus site function can be overwhelming. The time spent in requesting and logging tasks alone is massive. Then there is the problem of how best to complete them. All this while maintaining the client's confidence that it is all underway, KPIs and SLAs are being met, and the information required to prove it is being gathered. Imagine a system where a task request is logged immediately and you can track its progress at the click of a button. A system providing instant access to all your service personnel and the ability to assign tasks to the best placed operative. All required reporting data being collated and available as each task is completed. Welcome to Carps. The expansion of modern organizations is staggering, and the centralization for efficiency means they're getting larger every day. Yet each is made up of a number of small units, all trying to function as smoothly and efficiently as possible. The prompt and immediate supply of equipment and services is crucial to the efficient operation of the whole. Yet vital as this organization and monitoring is, it's not an easy task. The departments themselves can easily become frustrated at the difficulty in placing even a simple request. Controllers can become swamped by the sheer volume of tasks and their scheduling, and the final stage operatives working to complete the tasks often receive the brunt of complaints for delays which simply aren't their fault. Moreover, because tasks are communicated verbally and committed to paper, shortcomings are difficult to spot or involve time-consuming re-entry of data input, taking staff further from the jobs they are trying to do. Sound familiar? You don't have to accept the situation as just a fact of modern life. There's an alternative, one that can be implemented overnight. Once installed, tasks will be recorded and tracked at the click of a mouse button, and controllers will be able to schedule all their operatives smoothly and efficiently. Moreover, it'll be possible to monitor, spot difficulties before they happen, and further improve the service without any additional data input. Here's Steve Packer of the Whittington Hospital in North London.
We've had Carps here at the Whittington for about 5 to 6 years now. The porters took to it very quickly. They found it very easy. In fact, the system's very, very user-friendly. Controllers are actually less stressed than they used to be due to the fact that they can log the jobs very, very quickly. They have more time on the telephone to speak to ward staff and clinic staff. And therefore they're actually giving a better impression over the telephone of the portering department. Carps has made us very, very efficient, and there's no way we would ever go back to the paper system that we used to operate with.
Let's have a look at how Carps operates. It's a simple 3-step process. The difference is in how those 3 steps are completed. Step 1, booking. Step 2, schedule. Step 3, implement. Step 1, booking. Task entry may be made directly by a ward/department or phoned through via a help desk or directly to the controller. Honed from 10 years of hands-on experience in development, there is no system that boasts a friendlier user interface. Step 2, schedule. The controller is the kingpin of the operation. To function efficiently, he or she requires all the information at their fingertips. Carps ensures just that. The controller has information on where all their staff are and their availability, meaning that it's child's play to assign the fresh task to a member of staff conveniently located and available. The message is sent in scripted format to the operative's radio. Step 3, implement. A simple one-click acknowledgement from the operative lets the controller know the operative is on their way. Another click when the actual task is started, then on completion, another click, and the controller knows the job is done and the operative is available for another task. Simple, all completed with minimum fuss and the minimum risk of misunderstanding. The Carps database records and timestamps the time the task was entered onto the system, the time the task was allocated to an operative, the time the operative arrived to start the task, the time the task was completed. This, coupled with the booking and operative information, allows detailed statistical analysis reports to be produced easily and quickly using the reporting suite included as standard with the Carps task management system. A proven and effective solution honed with over 10 years' experience and expertise.
The byproduct of Carps and the day-to-day running and all the data that goes into it is that it can generate reports relating to various different things. It could be how long it takes to move patients from one place to another, or it can help in adhering to regulations. We can use the data that we get from Carps to help us in service planning. We generate a monthly KPI report around portering services, and we get that report straight from Carps.
Now you've had a chance to get an overall feel for how Carps operates, let's see it in action in a real case scenario. What you're seeing now is Carps' clear, concise and easy to use booking interface. The use of drop-down lists means that placing a request is simpler than sending a text message. First off, booking departments is selected. Then simply select the task from a list, where it's to start and where it's to end. Additional information is equally easily added, such as equipment that the operative may require for the task. Tasks may be marked urgent if speed is required. It's also possible to book a number of operatives. One suffices in this case though. All details of the request have been instantaneously transmitted to the controller. On his interface, we see now the red urgent task has appeared along with full information. It's now up to him to assign the task to the most suitably placed operative. This too is simple. He has information on currently available operatives and where they are waiting for their next request. And now the task is underway. What has just happened? A scripted message has been sent to the operative's radio.
Once they've had a chance to digest the information, they press a button to accept the task.
This flow of data is immediately seen on the controller's operative interface. He now sees that the operative is en route. This, though, is just one of several tasks and operatives he is already dealing with. He has up-to-date information on all of them, including those he's scheduled for breaks. He also knows at a glance who have been waiting longest and how long any particular job may be taking. Moreover, he has details on the skills and capabilities of many different types of operatives. Hence, he can assign tasks not just for porters, but also for domestics and estate operatives, whoever is the most suitable for the task in hand.
Our task example is moving on. When the operative arrived at the starting point, he pressed another button to let the controller know he was on the job, and upon completing the job, he'll press a final button to let the controller know the task is complete, and that the operative is waiting at that location for his next task.
The job itself took 6 minutes to do. Impressively, it took just seconds to book and a total of 35 seconds to fully allocate. Moreover, records have been precisely logged of this and all tasks, which gives incredible data for analysis. And if the job needs to be tracked, this is simplicity itself. Not just the controller, but the booking department themselves have direct access to seeing how things are coming along. Now you know a little more about what Carps is, let's just recap on what it has to offer. Carps is a complete task management solution that makes booking quick, easy and efficient. It organises staff, such as porters, engineers or domestics, and two-way link to radios means there's no need for staff to return to a central base. Full details of all tasks are automatically recorded, giving scope for complete statistical analysis. All of which leads to considerable savings in both time and money. Carps can pay for itself in just months. For further details, please contact the team at Purcell Radio Systems.
The installation date was planned in advance and actually only took 1 day. The boys are always there on the telephone, and if they can't help straight away, they get back to me within the hour. Any suggestions that we have Purcell Radios take on board and work with us to get the system to work how we would like it to work.